Welcome along to the Jack's Steak Bar and the Grill, and talking with Andy Gibbs, who's in charge of this whole operation. And the thing is, people love seeing things underway. I mean, there's been scaffolding up for many months, and we came in here, I looked at the date, it was August last year, to this very area, which was at the time accommodation for your staff, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
And you had this thing you were telling me about, we were going to make this into a brand new restaurant. Besides just obviously you get the plug out of this interview, I'm more interested in this whole idea of developing the tourist industry and infrastructure, because I mean £500,000 to spend in this sort of sector, is that a good thing to do?
Well, we believe so. I mean, we've thought long and hard about it. We've been trying to expand by purchasing next door for quite a while, which didn't come to fruition. And I just had a light bulb moment one day and thought, well, if I can't go next door, I'll go upstairs. Yeah, it's a lot of money, yes, but we think it will pay off.
And I mean, I'm kind of interested in this a bit, the Sefton getting their money from government. How do you feel about that sort of thing?
Well, to be quite honest, I'm, like many people, I don't think it's a good thing for the government to get involved with companies like that. I mean, if I got into trouble here, would they come and bail me out? No, I don't think so. We're actually expanding. We're employing more people with this new restaurant. We employ over 40 people, and that's gone up by 10 since we've opened the restaurant. And we're putting back into the community. To me, I feel like they're just taking out. So, yes, I don't think a company like that should be left to flounder, but I don't think it would have. I think somebody would have come in and maybe picked pieces of it, but certainly it wouldn't have gone to the wall, I don't think. So,
I mean, you've got quite an operation here, because obviously Jack's is kind of, you don't mind me saying, laddie bar. It's got your sports area, it's got the special toilets, which we won't even talk about for the gents. But then up here, this is much more, I suppose you've got corporate, you've got families, and you're quite well known anyway for having that small restaurant beneath. But this is a major upgrade, isn't it? To spend money like this in the economy we're in.
Yeah, I mean the thing was, economy aside, we were doing very, very well. We were literally turning away people on a Monday night in January. With the bad weather and everything, we were turning away people from downstairs from a 46-seater restaurant. So we had to do something, so, and this to me was a cheaper option.
How was TT?
Excellent. Bedlam.
Why? Let's try that one. I mean, what made this one so good? The weather, or?
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, in the pub trade, a lot of people would pray for rain because obviously they flock into the pub during the day. Personally, I'd prefer them to have a happier time, enjoy themselves and hopefully come back next year. I mean, the weather did help, it was marvellous.
Have you got confidence in the government, especially DED, and they're looking after the tourist side of things? Do you think that they're on the ball?
I think there could be a lot more done towards tourism and what have you. Definitely, yeah. With the likes of the TT, I think it's progressing very, very well. The likes with the TV coverage and everything, it's putting a good profile of the island. It's increasing year on year. So in that respect, yes, I think they are. And I think if they put their minds to doing different things, they can do very well.
And do you see yourself investing more in this side of the business, for the Isle of Man?
Well, the restaurant that downstairs, the old restaurant, that's now closed, and we're about to rip all that out and turn that into something different again for the Isle of Man. I'm not going to elaborate too much on what that is, but it will be exciting.
Well, as I say, we're looking at shots of it now. The shot's also been shown of what it was just back in August. So it's quite mind-blowing. The sky's the limit, is it? I mean, as long as you've got the money and the backing and the government assist you somehow, do they?
We got one or two little bits off the government, like a green loans for lighting and stuff like that, which is available. But yeah, I mean, the major investment was from ourselves. Like, we have been here for 23 years, and we have you know, got a policy that we just keep reinvesting and reinvesting and reinvesting, and so far it has paid off.